What's going on, guys? I'm gonna do another Disney video, and this one is going to be, I guess, more of a personal video on why I like to go to Disney World, and hopefully some reasons why you should go to Disney World. I like going to Disney World because I've been going there my whole life. So I mean, seriously, my whole life. I mean, I'm 20 years old, and I've been going there since I was probably like 4. So, and we've gone, many times. I'm not going to tell you how many. I'll just tell you many. I don't want to seem like that type of person. But that's my idea of vacation. So whenever we get that feeling to go on vacation again, and that's kind of my whole family. Whenever we get that whole feeling to go on vacation again, it's always just, oh man, we're going back to Disney World. So whenever I think of going somewhere, it's always down to Florida or Disney World. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that, if you're a fanatic about Disney, you feel the exact same way. That's like the only place you want to go vacation because you just love everything. I don't know. It's just like this feeling that you get. It's like one of them, just like they say, it's the magical feeling that you get, and it's just so hard to describe. And most of the time you really can't. You just have to go and experience it for yourself. Anybody that just absolutely adores Disney World will always get this feeling of just excitement and so eager. It's like no matter how old you are, you will always feel the same way. No matter how many times you go or how many years it's been since you go, you'll come back there and you'll have all the same memories as we replay in your head. You're like, gosh, I remember that when I was younger, or man, I remember back in the day when this wasn't here and this used to be here, and oh man, this is just great. And it's just, Disney World is just Walt Disney World is such a great place for people of all ages, and that's what I love about it. Because the only way that you will not like it is if you have a bad attitude about it. A lot of people come in there and they go and they just expect things to be bad. They, oh well, yeah, that's supposed to happen, or oh well, geez, I knew that was going to happen. And no, you got to go in there not expecting anything, and just have things happen. Because then, if it just happens, then you'll be like, oh man, that was great, or wow, man, we need to do that again, or man, we need to come back. And another reason why I like it there is, and another reason why you should go there, is the cast members. Oh my. About 95% of the cast members are 100% into it. They are 100% into that. And I hope you 95% are watching this, because you guys do a fantastic job. I mean, geez, just the last time that we went, me and my sister got on the Peter Pan ride, and I hadn't been on that ride in years because the ride was always, 2 hours long, and we're not going to wait in that or get a fast pass for that. It's not that important. But we finally went on it because the line was short, because we had the little Mickey's Very Merry Halloween special, which I could do a video about if you guys want to. Hoo-ha! But what's wrong with me? But yeah, we had the little Halloween tickets where, I'm not going to get into that. And we got on the ride free, and that cast member, that girl, wowed me. Because I hadn't been on that ride in years. I forgot what it was like. And even the first time that I went on that ride, which was when I was like 10. So that's how long it's been. It was like 9 or 10 years I've been on that ride. I couldn't see anything because I sat in the middle in one bowl with my sisters when they were on the side. They wouldn't let me see anything, so I couldn't see anything. But when we sat down on the ride, we sat down, and I'm kind of letting you pull on the bar, and I'm thinking, when's it going to come down? And then I took my hands off, and as we got to the start, just starting to take off a little bit, the girl kind of shook her hands around, and then she blew pixie dust on it, and then the thing came down immediately. I was so wowed from that. There are so many cast members that do that. All those people in the costumes. Oh my gosh. It's just great customer service, great appeal. They're all fantastic. Another reason to go is, well, gosh, gotta say the warm weather. I mean, why wouldn't you want to go to warm weather, especially if you live in cold climate? I mean, geez, where we live in Ohio, you get all the seasons in December still. I mean, geez, a couple weeks ago, it was 60 degrees, and the next day it dropped down to 5. It's ridiculous, man. But yeah, so you get the warm weather, which is great. You get the sun. You get, oh man. And my family always says we compare everything to Disney World. That there's probably not one thing. I mean, even this pen reminds me of Disney World. But like, I don't know. It's the humid smell, the Florida smell. I know you know what I'm talking about. A lot of you people know what I'm talking about, especially people, maybe not people who live there or been there so many times, but it's just that humid heat smell. You walk out there, you just give it oh my gosh. There's just something about that. When we walk outside when it's like that in the morning, and it has to be in the morning. It has to be in the morning, at about 7 or 8, because if it gets too warm, then it just kind of fades off. It has to be in the morning. 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe even 9. And you just get this smell, and you're like, gosh, that reminds me of Disney World, because every morning you smell that. And there's hardly anything. You get smells from the air, smells from the food, smells from the ride. You get, I mean, even just walking in the air condition reminds me of Disney World, because when you're out in when you're out in 90-degree heat, and then you come into a ride or something, you're like, oh, thank gosh, I'm in air conditioning. I mean, everything does. It's like my whole mind is just centered around Disney. Man, if I could get a job in Disney, that'd be like a dream come true. I wouldn't have to do anything. I could be homeless and work at Disney, and I would have the happiest life ever. But I don't know. It's just you get certain feelings, certain things just set me off about Disney that just make me go crazy about it. Let me think of another thing. Just all the sights. Oh my gosh! Because like when you see certain things, it's just like it just brings you back to your childhood when it was all happy times. Maybe not for some people, but when you would watch Toy Story, when you would watch Monsters Inc., and you would watch Peter Pan, and man, those were just good times. Those are just good times, and they just make you feel, young again. Not that I'm old or anything, but it's just so invigorating, and you see something, you're like, man, I remember that, and it just takes you so far back, and you just take a whole step back, like, oh man, this is just so great. You get all these pictures, you get all these cast members playing along with you, and they play their parts so well that you're just so into it, and you almost forget where you are sometimes, because it's almost like you're on planet Earth, but you're not there. You're in a whole other world. You're in a whole Walt Disney World. It's just it's like you're in this whole secluded area. Like here's the world. And then here's Disney World, Oh gosh. Here's everything else, and then right there is where you're at. It's just everything else is, circling around, everything else is happening, but you're just in your own little spot, and it's just peace. Nothing. It's just so great. Walt Disney World is a place that I will never get tired of. Nobody should ever get tired of Walt Disney World. It is the most magical place on earth, and you will never ever be satisfied, because there is always something that you will never ever be satisfied, because there's always that urge in you that you want to go back. Once you go there one time, you will never ever want to stop going. Your kids never want to stop going. You want to stop going. Even my grandpa loves going there. He has so many pictures in his house. It's insane. But yeah, those are just some reasons why I like to go to Walt Disney World. The feelings I get and whatnot, and I'm sure a lot of you get those too. So hopefully those impacted you in the same way they did me. But thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.